Hey friends, how are you? Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys all had a just amazing Memorial Day weekend and got to spend some time with some family and friends and had a little R&R. If you're in Iowa or the Midwest, because I was in Illinois, it was super hot. I mean, I really thought it was maybe 4th of July and not Memorial Day weekend. Crazy. But the unofficial start to summer, right? Super exciting. So today it's Tip Tuesday. I wanted to hop in here and do a quick live video because I feel like it's been a really long time since I've had the opportunity to do that. So today's tip is all about journaling. So there's been some really cool research that I have become aware of in the last, 6 months, maybe a little bit longer, that talks about the importance of journaling. I'm talking like taking pen to paper and journaling. So as you know, since I'm on Facebook Live right now, we all are in this era of just everything being really digital and like right at our fingertips and instant connection and so on. And it's great. Like, I'm super excited that we have all of those things as resources. But one thing that is oftentimes missing whenever we have all of that I shouldn't say the one thing. There are a couple things that I feel like we start to miss out on, and now I've just been able to find some research that actually talks about it as well. Is number one, being really intentional. When you take pen to paper, it really does create that kinesthetic action of writing and that mindfulness, and it tends to marry those two together in a way that's unique and unique only to taking that pen to paper. The same type of interaction does not happen by word processing. So that's one thing that I think is really, really awesome to continue to work on as we are always, busy and have all these things at our fingertips, is taking that pen to paper and just getting your thoughts organized and being super, super intentional is really one of my favorite things about journaling. Number two, it's really helpful with goal setting and actually being accountable to your goals. How many of you guys are like that? When I write something down, it becomes just really, really concrete. And I look at it and I have it right in front of me regularly. And it reminds me again to think about the actions that I'm taking and whether they are helping me to reach that goal or not. So having said that, I thought that I would share one of my new journals. I don't know if you guys can see that I've been loving. And so, hey Ryan, Hubs is watching. Hi Amy, great to see you guys on here. This journal is one of my new faves for a couple of reasons. I'm actually going to open to a couple pages that aren't scribbled all over the place. So there are a couple little quotes that are in here that just kind of keep me on track with my own personal health and wellness journey. Like this one just says OOSOOM, and that stands for out of sight, out of mind. So in other words, let's talk about ice cream. Yeah, if it's right in front of me, let me tell you, it's about to go down. So if it's out of sight, it's out of my mind. So Ryan, like I said, is watching. He can chime in and vouch for me for that. I call that contraband. So I like to try to kind of keep that out of sight, out of mind, so that way it's a little bit less tempting. So that's one thing I really like. And then the next page, it talks about, again, I don't know how well you can see that, but it talks about this week I want to be, and then there is some area for you to actually take notes. And so I've been using that to set intentions for what I am emotionally, mentally, physically looking to accomplish for that week. And it's just really nice, again, to set those intentions and to be really, really mindful and put pen to paper and write them down. And then this part's really great too. Grocery list. Now, I'd be kidding, and since Ryan's watching, I really do have to kind of be honest. I'd be kidding if I told you I was the one that did all the grocery shopping. Sometimes. But honestly, I think that Ryan appreciates it whenever I'm not at the grocery store because we spend way more money when I'm there and it takes so much longer whenever I'm there at the grocery store with him. But one thing, the way that our family works is I make a list of the things that we might need. We sit down and think about like what meals we're looking for that week, and then we can just create the list, and then the Rockstar husband goes and gets all the groceries and the whole 9 yards, and we're set for the week. Last but not least, this page right here talks about how much water, where you're at as far as weight loss goals, if you have them, or maybe weight gain goals, or maybe weight maintenance goals. And then as you go down, it has a spot for me time, which I think is so important. Self-care, making you a priority it's imperative. You cannot pour from an empty pot. And so again, this makes me think on a daily basis, what did I do that just allowed me to fill my cup, if you will? So I'll give you an example for today. I got a massage and I got to spend some time with my boys whenever Ryan got home from work. So awesome. And then there's a spot for exercise as extra credit with this specific tracker or journal. Exercise is considered extra credit. I always like that. And then this is one of my favorites. Why today was great. So one of the things I like to do at the end of the day, and Ryan and I oftentimes will talk about this, is what was the peak of the day, what was the pit of the day. So in other words, like what was really awesome about the day and what can we celebrate together? And then maybe what was the thing that was a little bit challenging. And I'm an oral processor. Surprise, surprise. So if I have a minute to actually talk through those things, it really helps me kind of process things and just bring those to a close and potentially learn from the situation that maybe was less than ideal for that day. So last but not least, the thing that also helps me tremendously with journaling is healing. So physical healing, emotional healing, spiritual healing, mental healing. And so this book, love this one as well. And so this one is just another one where it's got blank pages. This is from Target, by the way. Blank pages that have different quotes. Like this one says, "What is awesome about your favorite home-cooked meal?" Here's another one. "The first day of the year you get to wear shorts." Awesome. So it's just little things that are super cute and things that just make you smile. What I use this book for is mental, emotional, spiritual healing. So when Zip passed away, I went through in this book and I wrote down all of the things that just brought my heart joy and all of the things that Zip taught me along the way. And it was just so nice to be able to put pen to paper and actually write those down in a place where I knew I could go and revisit them again when I wanted to. And it was a way for me to feel like I was creating a bit of a remembrance for him. Another situation, whenever my mom, if you've been following me for a while, you know that my mom had an incredible health scare around this time last year. It's all documented right here because her journey is nothing short of a miracle. Like, it's just amazing to see what God can do. I know that that's possible, but whenever you have the ability to actually see it firsthand, it's even more amazing. And so this was really helpful for me, again, for that just mental, emotional, and personal healing. So today, Tip Tuesday, take a second, write it down. Grab yourself a journal. Like I said, this was from Target. Ironically enough, it's from my mom, so that was really kind of cool. This is from an online health and fitness coaching group that I'm a part of, so I can help you with that. Whatever. Get out a piece of lined paper. Get out a sticky note. And just put pen to paper, put your thoughts down, and just think about what that is bringing to the table for you. And I encourage you to leave me a note down below in the comments with how you feel like it's impacted you and your life. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday. I look forward to chatting with you soon.